afforded legal representation and protected by the First Amendment. So for your safety and the protection of others around you, do not attempt to speak like us. We are different. We are unapologetic.
What's happening, motherfuckers?
Yo,
It's your boy. Fuck it. It's me. That's all y'all need.
you know who it is over here. This TB is. I'm going incognito today, right here. I'm saying I'm from any location that you know you can't see no sniper, man. I might be parked right next to you.
Berner D, the trucker. Text me your email address, man. See if we get you on here too with us. But so we ain't gonna go long tonight because I gotta cook, gotta get up in the morning, go to work. So I ain't gonna be on here with you. We ain't gonna be on here all night fucking around. But I'm cooking spaghetti. It's two things that ain't gonna happen in this house.
Here you go.
Ain't no woman gonna ever cook me no spaghetti ever. That's one. And if you're from the country, you know what I mean. And two, I ain't eating no motherfucking fish with that shit either.
Hey, you sound like a real hater right now, and I know that that's very unlikely.
Are we gonna start this early in the day?
Here you go with the shit. Here you go with the shit.
Dude, I mean, bro, I'm just asking, are we starting this now? Because we gonna start it now. You know,
I mean, shit, 2 cheers in the bucket, motherfucker. God damn it. That's all right. I'm gonna learn how to do that. I got a good one for Florida, boy. Wait till I get my shit online right quick like this. I'm gonna put a big ass picture of Versace and Andrew Cunanan on the motherfucker. Like, hey, welcome to Florida.
We've been on these current events lately, and let's go with the current events. First off, to that motherfucking police officer that shot Sonya Massey, he said he feared for his life because she said she was gonna rebuke him. She was gonna rebuke the devil twice.
Oh,
he sounds like a fucking pussy that shouldn't have ever been a police officer.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much established right there. She'd have been scared of a 120-pound girl in a house coat.
When he didn't know what was in the pot. Y'all told her to go to the hot pot, so whatever was in there, it wouldn't have mattered if it was acid, bleach, dish detergent, or water. It wouldn't have mattered. Y'all sent her to it, meaning you sent her to incite it. You had already walked in her house, basically just welcomed yourself in. You could have went, hey, you got something on the stove, I'm gonna go turn it off for you. So I don't know what kind of cop out that is, and if that shit worked for you, Springfield, Illinois, y'all some moist motherfuckers that need to get took over by Chicago. Because Lord knows that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Now, let's talk about this storm, Debbie. Let me help you people. It's not amusing. It's not cute. It's actually fucking senseless and fucking stupid, you ill-prepared jackasses marking yourself safe from the hurricane. It's lame. It's literally lame. One, it was a tropical storm. Two, now I'm going to go ahead because Alachua County, y'all on my shit list with this because I seen people in Alachua County marking themselves safe from Debbie. This is the kind of shit y'all into. This is what y'all into out there in Gainesville.
God damn.
Oh, duck a damn duck. No, Gainesville has never. I could look it up by facts. It's by facts. Gainesville ain't been touched with a hurricane in my lifetime. When was the last hurricane to land in Gainesville, Florida? Dog, this is the craziest shit. The craziest shit. 2017. when Irma passed over, which was a tropical storm at that point. At that point, it was a tropical storm. Y'all people ain't never had one. If y'all don't realize it takes water to fuel a hurricane. I'm even going as far to say when Charleston got hit by a tropical storm at that point because it traveled through Tallahassee and then went up, which means they had to go over nothing but land, which ain't got no lakes. And Lake Okeechobee couldn't fuel Hugo. So y'all sound like y'all some uneducated, not going to school, probably got high school diplomas because no child left behind ass motherfuckers.
Got participation trophy.
They did, dog, because it really does not touch them. And they act like it's so damaging. Sure, I talked to my mama. You know, out there in Jonesville where we got land at, ain't no concrete jungle. She said she had already called Clay Electric. I mean, she had already called the power company and the cable company and all that stuff 2 or 3 weeks before because she just didn't like the way her lines was lagging. So she called them. They came out. They tightened the lines up. Something for you educated people. Why don't y'all call them if y'all feel like y'all lines are a little low? You might want to call the power company, raise a little ruckus, not even a little ruckus. Just tell them that they're low lying and they look like they're going to touch another line and they'll come out and they'll tighten it up on the house. No charge. But she had already did that. So we had some tree limbs fall in her yard. Had a big tree, like mistletoes falling off, which obviously means them trees I need to go cut down at some point. But
hey man, you know, you better be careful. Never mind, we ain't even finna go there, you know. Just watch the motherfucking trees, bro. We don't need no more.
I'm trying to get a video up for y'all for TV.
We don't need no more incidents of chainsaws and trees down there from Mr. Jones in Jonesville, man. We need you to mark yourself safe from that tree.
Hey, I was on that night getting drunk.
Yeah, man. Hey, we need you here, bro. We need you to be a little more careful. So maybe just let the city department come out and do this shit. County department, you stay your ass up out there.
I cast my vote. They'll come out and get my shit
already.
But this the thing about it. When y'all do that shit, know your facts, man. This shit is terrible, dog. You know that hurricane season come every year. A lot like people saying how hot Florida, Missouri, Arizona, California, all fucking states are hot right now. It's called summer, you idiots. I'm keeping G with you. It's no hotter in one place than it is the other. It's hot in Missouri with drier heat than it is in Florida because I'm literally 30 miles away from the less than 30 miles away from the damn ocean.
Right.
From Gulf of Mexico, from the ocean itself, I'm about an hour and a half from Atlantic. So it's moisture in the air. It's the way it's life, dog. If that's the case, when y'all marking y'all safe, let me help you. You're marking yourself safe, but your stupid ass did not board up your windows.
That sounds like motherfucker just clout chasing over weather, man.
Yeah. I'm marking myself safe and people liking it. I'm glad you safe in that weather. Motherfucker, you sound like an idiot too. Dog, back in the days, we had a classmate where they had a snowstorm back in 2013 in Atlanta. And this girl literally sat there and said how she was stuck on the interstate on 285 for 5 hours before she got out and walked to her house. Now, if you're that close to your house, if you're that close to your house that you walk to your house, why did it take you 5 hours sitting in a car that wasn't on before you got out that bitch?
That was what I was going to ask. Like, what the fuck? I mean, maybe she just didn't want to leave her automobile on 285. Maybe, you know.
Back then, when that shit happened in 13, it was gridlock. I'm talking about everything. Nothing was moving. And it's not like they didn't know that it was a snowstorm coming because it went through Birmingham first. That's 2 hours away. It wasn't moving that damn fast. You had a chance to tell your boss you was going to get, oh, my fault, he paid the bills. So you can't tell him that you was just going to leave. But then you sit in your car for 5 hours and then get out and walk to go home.
That's like a motherfucker that died of starvation that's sitting right there on the beach.
A special
Bad
kind of,
example because that's salt water. But I mean, you know what I'm saying, though.
yeah,
Like,
but I feel you, dog. It's just
damn,
it's still a special kind of stupid for them.
man.
I'm marking myself safe. How about this right here? If you still on Facebook and it's showing that green dot that you live online, that means that the power probably ain't out, motherfucking the cell towers ain't down. Meaning that guess what? We know you okay, motherfucker. Shit.
Hey, I think we need to make one and say I mark myself safe from dumb motherfuckers today.
No, we ain't safe though. We ain't safe. It's an abundance of them running around the corner. Boy, you turn around and look, boy.
You gotta dodge, constantly dodge and hit the matrix on there.
No, you have to, because boy, I'm telling you, people just they. I listen. Call me goddamn petty because I said it.
Hey,
And remember I was telling you about the old boy clout chasing, talking about his time when we was in high school, his time versus Shakira Richardson time, and versus Quincy Wilson time, being at that age. Oh, I don't think he was on that time. This cat, he get on there when during the Olympic trials. He talking about how Shakira and Quincy Wilson ran his. They're fast, and congratulations to them for making the Olympics. In my time, Quincy is the fastest kid in the nation at 16. I was number 4 when I was in high school. Who gives a fuck, dog? That was 30 years ago. Who cares what you was in high school?
oh, he on some Al Bundy shit.
Yeah, he was clout chasing.
Right, come on, man.
Clout chasing. Dog, congratulate them for getting there, which Shakira is not the fastest female in the 100. She did get beat. And Quincy did not make it. Yes, he was in the Olympic trial. So if you in there, I expect you to make the actual cut for the team for your event that you ran. Big ups to him. He did run in the 4x400 for the U.S. And I think he'll be like the youngest gold medalist in U.S. history. He is. I mean, boy did his thing. But he's sitting on there clout chasing. Then I see another cat on there because everybody debating about what's the boy name? Johan? What's the boy that was running track? Not Johan. What's the boy name? So somebody tell me what that boy name was that ran the 100 and the 200. The one that colored his fingernails and shit. He got a girlfriend though, but I don't know. Maybe he Metro. I mean, he might be fast because he's running away from the dick. I don't know.
Damn, that's so unfortunate.
What he do with himself is what he do. But this cat literally gets on here. And this is the shit that really amazes me, because I'm going to talk about this shit right here. I'm going to speak on it, because this cat get on here anytime someone says, it's me against competition. Remember, no, that ain't the picture. He literally hated on, he was really being an athlete that he was. He's a hemp farmer. He's not an athlete anymore. He ain't been in high school in 20 years. I hate when people talk about the sport. No, you can't talk about it. Rules have changed since you ran track. Things change in that time frame. Dog, y'all clout chase over nothing.
Like, those just motherfuckers just trying to keep themselves relevant whenever they do some shit like that.
When people don't know the sport. So I guess he gonna get on there and talk about football because he played high school football, and he gonna talk about college football, and he gonna talk about pro football, but you never played those. So who are you to ever talk? Now, and yeah, dog, I'm going out to Alachua County. I know you don't like this right here, TV, and I know you probably want to defend these cats.
Who that?
But I love these dick pullers.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to defend who?
Don't defend Gainesville on this, dog.
I ain't defending no motherfucking Gainesville. When have I ever defended Gainesville, bro? I've been there one time for a show. You the only one I know that's close to that area, but I don't know nobody down there. I'm St. Louis City, man. You know what I'm
Like
talking
right now, I could look at this page and so cats posting about how all these cats went to UF and Gainesville brought home the gold. I forgot the cat name that ran the 100. That's just how in tune I am, because this is the thing about these Gainesville cats. They some real meat pullers. I'm gonna show you, because now no everybody talks about these track stars that went to University of Florida. They're not from Gainesville. They love to say that they're from Gainesville. They love to say that. There's only one gold medalist in Gainesville history. And it ain't Joel Embiid when Team USA win or none of that. That is the only gold medalist from Gainesville. They piss me off when they talk about it. She is the only one to ever win it from Gainesville. When you talk about it, get it right. Y'all clout chasing over somebody because they went to UF. Say that they're a Gator. They're not from Gainesville. They're not. My cousin is the only one to ever be an Olympian from Gainesville. Meaning, when old boy was talking about how he was number 4 in the country and all that, he didn't do shit with his track talent. He became a bar at a gay bar. He became a bartender at a gay bar. That is the only track star from Gainesville. That is the only one. Look at it, dog. This is when they talk about Gainesville. This is what they need to be talking about. Look at that right there, dog. Gold in 1996 in 4x400 relay. Gold in Sydney in 2000 in the 4x400 relay. Silver in 1992 in the 4x400 relay. In the World Championships, look at what she doing, dog. Look at that.
why they ain't celebrating other? I mean,
they worried about who they can clout chase other than her. Other than her. Because most of them, if they went to Buchholz High School, they were coached by Mike Holloway, which happens to be a great track coach, a fantastic track coach. He's known through the track community, hell of a guy. But nobody celebrates because, one, she was about her business. She wasn't out there hanging out. She wasn't trying to be popular. She did a fucking thing. It don't matter how much a coach can coach. It's the athlete that got to do it and execute. We put too much emphasis on, even at your job, TB being an instructor. One thing we always prided ourselves as instructors, I would tell students, you did that. I was just the tool that you use.
That's right. That's right.
Because I don't want that accolade, that credit. I got you your license. No, the hell I didn't. I ain't test for you. You got out there and did that.
Hey, that's one thing that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like when they say, man, I couldn't have did it without you. I quick to say, nah, man. Don't say, yes, you could have, bro. I'm talking about shit. I just showed you where the light was. You the one got to walk into it. Don't give me no credit for some shit that you did. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. Goddamn me. Wear your shit. You're right.
Yeah, sport your shit. Like all these cats, yeah, Mike Holloway is a great coach. He ain't no Olympian. He's coached Olympians, but he ain't no Olympian. He ain't get out there in the good fight and fight it. You know what I'm saying? And for Jewel Miles, I could tell you she was making that shit because her husband is actually Joe Clark Jr., the Batman.
Oh.
That's her father-in-law.
Okay.
And he coached his, and guess what, Gainesville? He's not from there either. He is from the Jersey area. He just stayed there after he retired. His son became a great coach, and Drew was a great athlete, and he coached what became his wife. But don't get it twisted. When y'all talk these athletes, I don't care. Don't nobody care about y'all shit in high school. Because honestly, when you admittedly saying, oh, I was this in high school, I had this many letters, I was this great in high school, what you telling everybody is how dumb you was for not got doggone forwarding your athletic ability. How wasted talented you were. How you didn't seize opportunities yourself. You wanted a handout. Like when you have a student fail a test and they go to blaming it on the instructor. No, dog, you just ain't want it bad enough. You just wasn't paying enough attention.
That's right.
I gave you the tools. You didn't execute.
Say it again, boy. Yeah.
You can play that game. And that's no different than even with our own kids. One thing I teach my kids, you take responsibility for your shit. You stand on it.
Yeah.
You feel some kind of way, you stand on what you feel. You don't back off. Me and my daughter right now, we at odds. We ain't talked since she G'd me. And she did G me. Ran up my credit card, did all kind of little fucked up shit. Her husband was lying and shit, killing off with lies and shit. But the thing was, she stands on that shit. We don't talk right now, but I respect her because what she feel by calling me a fuck nigga and all that, I stand on it. She's standing on it. She call me what she want to call me. She knows she don't want to run up on these hands, and neither do her husband either. But they stand on it, so I can respect you standing on your word. People don't stand, they look to deflect. Well, I was just giving you so-and-so track time because I was giving you my track time with their time because you wanted to bring some glory to yours. So somebody say, oh, you fast. But wasn't nobody going to say to him, you was wasted talent though, dog. What you did with that? What you did? Nobody don't want to ever hear that part of it. What you did with it, dog? Man, when I was in high school, man, we broke the state record in this right here, man. These boys, how he should be running is like this here, and he should come out the block faster. They in the Olympics on the world stage. You was on some local shit. Who cares? 30 years ago, who cares? Nobody, you're not relevant. You didn't do anything to even change the game. Ain't nobody saying that they changed the game because you had the best play action in high school as a quarterback. Didn't nobody care about that? Nobody care about that shit. They care about God doggone that play action that Tom Brady be throwing. Because he went out and got them rings on that shit. What you got? A job? And then you ain't get the job because of your guy doggone. You didn't get the job because you had the best play action. You flipping burgers because that's all you did with yourself with the best play action we ever seen. You go past that burger, that burger bun. Baby, go ahead and get that. You know what I'm saying? God, dog, let's get on with the get on. Mr. TYB say first, but rush hour traffic on 95. Boy, if you still in Baltimore area, they still ain't did nothing with that bridge. So hearts go out to you, baby. Burner D say, yo, what up, Burner?
Sniper. I hit it up for you too, Mr. TYB. Yeah.
Yeah. He couldn't get on because he's driving. Barbara Henry say, hello, everyone. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
And see, and that's the crazy thing. Humble as we are as a family, and this is the first time I'm putting out there that my cousin was an Olympian. But I wanted to put it out there because I see all these posts from these soft-ass people from this city right here. Let me get to it. Let me find it. From this city right here. That city there, that county. They love to talk about how, oh, they went to UF, they went to UF. What about your homegrown? Your own homegrown product? Because she didn't hang out and kiss y'all ass And because she was more successful with a track career than most of y'all, like, come on, man. Like, I'm gonna show you one of the greats. One of the greats, TB. This is one of the greatest people. One of the greatest people to come out of Gainesville, out of Buchholz High School, when they talk about players. Besides Mike Peterson from Alachua that made it to the NFL, came out of Santa Fe High School. See that guy right there in the middle? Him?
Yeah.
That one right there.
Yeah.
You know what he doing? He's signing autographs. If you look in the middle, you'll see his name. It say Charles Cook somewhere up in here. Let me look at it. Right there on the Wall of Fame at Miami. But he also played pro ball. He also played pro ball. Straight out of Buchholz High School. So when they talk about how bad somebody was in high school, they want to talk about these cats that ain't did shit from Gainesville. When they talk about basketball players, how good they was, talk about the ones like Vernon Maxwell, Mad Max. Talk about goddamn Orion Green. These are players that made it all the way at the height of what they was. The rest of y'all just fucking bums. And if you say you was better, you was just wasted. You wasted your talent to go work for a medium job that ain't even one of the damn checks of the league.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what touched me today, boy. And if I'm stepping on your toes and we lose more viewers and subscribers, we'll lose them. I'm okay.
Hey, man, in the words of Charleston White, he say, I'm just throwing rocks. If it hit you, then holler.
That part.
Straight up.
I mean, too many people. Challenge yourself over the next month. Y'all like to do all these dumbass challenges. Challenge yourself over the next month to take accountability for your actions. Take accountability for what you did. When you talk about the past, don't just glorify it if you can't do it presently. Glorify it in a way that I've changed, I've evolved. And I challenge you, if you hear somebody doing that shit, tell them the truth too. Tell them the truth. Oh, I was great. I did this with my life and I did that back in the days. Well, you ain't doing it now. You ain't got the capabilities of doing it now. Because if you had them capabilities, you would be doing it. Well, I ain't have all of this. I ain't have all of that. Boy, I grew up in a shotgun house in Jonesville, motherfucking Florida. And look at what I am now. Might not be nobody to some of y'all, but I am somebody. To me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to live off of. Can't nobody else validate. Facebook can't validate us. YouTube can't validate us. We validate each other. We validate ourselves so that we can see how great we are together. That's how me and TB operate. Right. He don't need my reassurance. When I tell him, damn, dog, you did damn good, he already know he did damn good. I'm just acknowledging how good he did.
Really?
But if he fucked up something, and me and him done had some talks, we done had some of them talks too, where I done fucked up, and he done had to tell me, bro, just calm down. And I had to tell him, like, bro, you slipping, bro. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I'm talking about shit because if you fuck with a motherfucker and you see him doing some dumb shit and you don't say nothing about it, shit, that make you culpable in the incident. You part of the incident.
Like, I'm one of them people. Oh, and by the way, the cat sitting next to him, that cat there, I put my money on him right now. At 30 some odd years old, anybody that's hollering about they ran track and they so fast from Gainesville, I put up $1,000 that he'll blow the shit out of you right now. Right fucking now. He's 37 years old now. That's his son. So we can talk our ass off. I call little cuz put them burners to a bitch.
Oh, really?
Because one thing about it, so I got a phone call last week, TB. Cat tried me last week. Cat liked to call and antagonize me. Like he'll call me and ask me about actually my godbrother. He loved to call, ask me shit that he know could get under my skin. When the last time you talked to Courtney? How's Courtney doing? My daughter. He know I don't talk to her. He know me and her don't fuck around. He do the shit to get under my skin. And then I asked him, because I heard something. So I asked him about it. Somebody that he raised caught an ass load of time. That he take part that he raised. Caught some time. And I'm not, believe me, anybody in a penitentiary, I don't wish that on them. I wish them the best. I wish them rehabilitation at that point if they can't get out. But when I brought it up to him, instantly the reaction was, who told you that? Oh, but you don't want nobody to fuck with you, because dog, I got shit to fuck with you on days. But you gonna fuck with me. Don't ever got doggone dish throw that shit out there if you can't take it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't take it, sit your ass down. Calm down. Humble yourself.
Several seasons.
Because, see, I would lay off. Like, I wouldn't talk to him from time to time because he ain't got so far into my skin with the shit. Like, dog, you just aggravating me just to have something to talk about like your life is better. And that shit is aggravating to me. So now when I bring something up to you, then all of a sudden, oh, you offended. Well, be offended, motherfucker. What you offended by? Because, see, me not talking to my child, I accept it. You basically done fuck this man up with the way you raised him, helped raise him, cost him time. But then again, I kick my kids' asses. I see. I mean that from the way of what the world. One thing I didn't play was I would kick their asses, and I wasn't gonna play about that shit. Now, once they did whatever they was 18, you on your own anyways. You're an adult. The law even tell me I can't have shit to do with you. But I hope I guided you to this point. But don't call me and fuck with me if you think I ain't gonna fuck with you back. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm be on some low shit, like some Julio Fulio type shit. Yeah. They came and got Julio Fulio based on that. Now Young and Ace sitting up there talking about he cried when he heard Fulio died. He cried. This the same motherfucker that you talking about, some guy doggone. That they called you 5 in the morning, told you he was dead, you was happy and shit, and you was celebrating this shit. Oh, it's just rap music. Oh boy, you ain't keeping that RICO charge off your ass. The white folks coming for you. Yeah. It's a difference when you fucking with state shit. When you fucking with that fat around shit.
Yeah.
The federal.
They coming with no knock. They pulling up like tube socks.
Bro, they got a 99.9% conviction rate. They don't care how many Vlad TVs and goddamn DJ Academics he go on, bro. They gonna sit back and wait, gather what they want, and when they come get you, just ask for the zooms and whams and a lot of commissary, baby. Because when they come and they get you, you're going to be, guess what? And then this stupid motherfucker, dog, he got to be like blank in his mind. And what I mean by that shit, I'm riding down the road today working. and I see a flyer. Guess who's gonna be here on God doggone the 20th of September? Young and Ace. There's no way I'm coming to the city that just killed Julio Fulio, your Jacksonville rapper that you supposedly was crying when you found out he dead because you never really met Fulio. Oh, according to this shit, you've been shooting at him on your rap songs, but according to this interview, you haven't shot at him. You don't even know him. You've never even met him before. Go look it up. DJ Academics, Young and Ace video interview.
Motherfuckers don't realize they putting that shit on out there playing with their life. Like now you got a population of people thinking that I'm talking about it's gonna all it take is one motherfucker to come see about you.
Yeah, and then you putting it out there, but you cried when he died. You ain't put that song out there intentionally, but you did. You said the flow was sounding good, you put the song out there. And this is the craziest shit. You saying how you never met the man and all of this. So now you're a fake gangster. You talking that shit about the man, happy that he dead and shit, but you ain't never meet him. You don't even know him. You cried when he died.
Hey, that's reminiscent of Biggie and Pac. Pac got hit up. I'm talking about Biggie put out Who Shot You, then went back to Cali, but saying, nah, me and Pac was cool, but you went back to Cali after saying this shit. Now you in that bar. I'm talking about shit, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun. I'm talking about if he take his ass out there and that shit happened to him, see, he pulled that shit on his damn self. At some point, you gotta realize,
dog, you can't work real hard like that, like Fulio did to die. Young and Ace, he working real hard. He coming down here now. This was crazy, because everybody say he's such a star. He ain't even open. He's the opening act for Gucci Mane. He's just the opening act. He was up under Gucci Mane to be here September 20th. Then it said Young and Ace about that big. Now, I can't tell you as a parent, I'm smart enough to tell my goddamn child, if she say she want to go to that concert, don't take your ass to that concert.
All right.
That ain't the concert you want to go to. That's South Florida, Miami weekend. Don't take your ass out there in them streets. Now, she take her ass out there in these streets, and I'm going to be dead real because I'm that type of parent. If something happens to my child because she out there in the streets because she wanted to go to that shit, and I forewarn her, yes, I'm going to turn into a fucking avenger, and I'm going to avenge my child. But I'm not going to be a fool not to say it happened because I told her not to. See, that's the part that people don't want to ever play. Because then if she go out there and that shit, whatever happens, she was looking for it. Because I warned her, hey, with all this shit going on with them Jacksonville cats, shooting up cats down here in Tampa and shit, I'm pretty sure he going to go to the Holiday Inn and probably want to shoot a video in the parking lot. He's breeding that. So if you go to that concert and shit go to popping off and pop, and you catch one in the thigh or whatever, you went looking for it. Because I'm going to forewarn you not to be out there in that bullshit. Go to the next concert. And that's cold-hearted. But guess what? My child is an adult too, making adult decisions. And sometimes those decisions aren't wise. But when you raising your kids the right way, you hope that some of you have rubbed off on them and in them. If it hasn't, sorry. Because the motherfucker told me today a bitch was going to come see me. Like I told that motherfucker, boy, he'll have a party in his name on a Saturday, boy. You know what that is, right?
Come on now.
That repass, that's what we call it.
Come on now. Serving food and everything.
Serving food for him in his honor. Biggest party he could ever have. Motherfucker don't want to die. It's certain games you don't want to play. That's no different than driving these trucks. Car drivers that think that these trucks won't just crush their ass. Dog, you cut a truck off in the middle of a storm And guess what happens?
Collateral
Like
damage.
truck hydroplane, I guess, it ran into a canal down here during the hurricane. Driver died. When the canal, they couldn't find it. Cat died, submerged in it. It's a storm out there. It wasn't a hurricane at the time. It was a tropical storm, but it was a lot of rain and water. I was driving back last Friday, and dog, cats had slowed down to 20 miles an hour on the interstate. 3 lanes slowed down 20 miles an hour because the damn rain was so hard. Cats with flashes on, cats that couldn't take driving 20 miles an hour pulled over to the side. What made him think that he was going to push through and he ended up in a canal? Fucked around and found out. Tragic. He died. He's somebody's brother, somebody's husband, somebody's boyfriend, somebody's daddy. But because he was pushing so hard, instead of just thugging it out, pulling over to the side, because you knew it was coming. 9 times out of 10, he hydroplaned and ended up in a canal. Or it was raining so hard Sunday when this shit happened that, dog, you couldn't even see the road. It was one of them storms.
Yeah, that means you ain't even supposed to be driving. You ain't got enough sense to know you ain't supposed to be on the road. And sometimes I'm a firm believer in life teaching you the best lesson. I learned some of my best lessons from doing stupid shit in life. That was just some stupid shit. I'm saying he probably ain't sure he ain't gonna do it again one way or the other.
I mean, one way or the other, he got a hole put on him, didn't he?
Yeah.
And that's the part about people that they don't understand. Nobody, I don't know why I'm on this, but nobody ever wants to talk about the bad. They'll tell you the good. But people, this tell you that you ain't around real people if they ain't gonna tell you the bad. Like, I hear all the time how I need to forgive and forget people. Danny Chris tried me that time, right?
Right.
He's all is forgiving. But I can say whatever I want to say because I'm not going to forget why I had to forgive his punk ass. See, that's the part that people don't want. Forgive. Well, why the hell do I have to forgive you? What did you do to make me forgive you? Well, I said I'm sorry, and I said all is forgiven. I just haven't forgotten it. That's the problem. We want to forget it, but if we forget it and you duplicate it, somebody gonna tap you on the shoulder and say, "Hey, you already knew he was like that. He did that to you once. He'll do it twice." And that's exactly what happens so many times in life. Cat burn you, and then you want to forget it, and oh, well, I ain't gonna forget. Well, I forgave him. You forgave him, but your dumb ass forgot it.
Yeah, that's the definition of insanity, bro.
Doing the same thing over and expecting a different result.
Yeah, I mean something wrong with you.
You need to go take you some I don't know, one of them ADAH medications or whatever the hell they call that shit. And it's ADHD or DHE. Oh, damn it, no, bro. Go get you some Ritalin or some shit. Which I don't understand how the world done went so sour on all these drugs we induce. It's certain ones people do need help with medication. I never deny that. But there's certain things like I didn't grow up with ADHD.
I never heard of that until the 2000s.
Yeah, just like we hear about
like, man, bro, you just bad ass kid. I never heard of that.
Yeah. And if you got bad kids, I'm gonna tell you, don't bring them motherfuckers around me because I will beat your child. And I will beat your ass too if you think I ain't gonna beat your child. If your child bad, and fuck that damn, they got ADHD, a goddamn pop on the ass will make a child sit down every time. Well, what's the lesson in that? What's the lesson in not telling and not giving them a pill? That's no different than these damn the whole postpartum thing. Women, it's y'all body. It's y'all body. Y'all do what y'all want to with it. It is y'all body. But this whole postpartum shit, well, they got postpartum. I went through postpartum. Man, my mama worked until she had me.
Yeah.
Raising me with a sorry ass nigga at the time, my daddy. And guess what? If she had depression, you know what? When she got to the hospital a week later, guess where she was at? Back at work.
At work,
She underpressed her work. She underpressed herself by going to work. So many of y'all. Well, they depressed. No, man, they weren't depressed when they was making it. When got doggone Jethro stuck that got doggone Peter and then scrambled your egg, you wasn't depressed then. Ain't no sense in being depressed now, motherfucker. Shit.
Well, he said Jim Dandy and went to work on
Jim Dandy put that work to her. But now all of a sudden, and I knew I shouldn't have slept with him. Oh, sorry, motherfucker. But he wasn't sorry when he was got doggone over there scrambling eggs like Waffle House.
Right.
Or even my dumb ass. I hate my baby mamas. Love my kids, hate the mamas. I always said that. But guess what? I was dumb. Poor breeding choices. Because if that was the case, Monica would be around here got doggone with damn 7, 8 motherfucking kids. But we look, and then it's hindsight 2020. I deal with it. Y'all see this shit here? Because come November, this becomes official. Child support veteran. After 29 long years since 1995, I have never seen a full paycheck, TB. Since 1995. I even added to it like a dumbass, even though they told me to use a rubber. Added to it, made more kids, got more cases. But that last case is done come November, baby. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to go buy me a big ass steak, sit down, and might even have a show while I'm eating my steak, embracing it. Because see, this is the craziest shit. So like this baby mama right here, she married, right? Got married when my child was probably like 1 or 2 years old. I had this child when I was married to my first wife. I cheated on her, had 2 kids on her ass. And this one, so I kind of was trying to play the good husband then and kind of stayed ghost. So this child really never knew me. And she loved to tell me how, oh, my husband took care of my child or whatever, yada, 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 yada. Let me help y'all help us with something. When y'all talking about your stepdaddies and boyfriends or whatever taking your child, taking care of the child, and they doing this for the child. In this case with this child right here, she still got my name. She still carried the Jones name. And you want me to tell you why she still carried the Jones name? Because her pappy ain't adopted her. The cat that's done raised her ain't adopt her and put her under his name. Because you know why? They want my money on so they can have some fun on. That's what my oldest kid's mama used to say. How her husband took care of the kids and he was more of a daddy than I was, even though I was there all the way through for them. And they knew who I was. She wasn't changing their last name to his. You know why? Because she needed my money on so she didn't have to work. But then she found out, after child support wears off, that's called JOB, and you hadn't been in the workforce in years.
Right. Going back to the entry level.
Them helpers hollering that shit. Like, I do know a chick. She didn't need her baby daddy for nothing. She changed her baby daddy to her family name, James. She changed her child name to James. And she ain't need nothing from that motherfucker. These helpers, and that's where y'all young, that's what y'all better be teaching y'all daughters or y'all sons. Be smart in your decision making. Because, yeah, I'm a fool, but I'm also an admitted fool. Now, have I complained about paying child support? Nope, don't mind paying it. I made the child, I'll take care of it. But you can never negate me as a father based on the fact of, guess what? If I haven't been there and this person's been there the whole time, what are you still taking money from me for? What title you want to me? That's what you're doing. You're trying to have some kind of tie to me.
Yeah, nothing but a come up.
That's it.
Ain't that a bitch?
Me and Monica was talking about that shit, like these NBA players. Like, I don't feel like if we not together no more. Yeah, I was paying for our child to go to private school and shit. Now we're not together no more. You want full custody of the child. You want child support. You don't need to be in there arguing about me sending this child to private school. You need to be paying this shit. You want that child to stay in private school. If you can't afford it, guess what? That child staying with you need to do. Need to go to public school. You can't afford it. Well, when we was together, but we're not. Things change when you're not with someone. I'm not with Prime anymore. Things have changed in my life because I'm not with Prime anymore. Things changed in TB life because TB ain't in St. Louis no more. So, yes, when y'all ain't together no more, guess what? Shit changes. Why does the child have to suffer? Nobody ain't said the child can't get education. Just ain't getting private school education that's costing me damn near $25,000 a damn year. Child gonna get public education, what you can afford. Now, if you willing to go half with me on it, well, we'll see fit. But if you ain't going half with it, then I ain't doing it. Oh, goddamn, here we come. This motherfucker done went and got some goddamn crazy ass green screen shit. Oh no, that's just your damn blue ass truck. I thought she had a damn what's face. What's up, dog?
What's up?
New York City.
She don't want that. Hey, she want that bitch probably today. Brooklyn in the house.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Yo.
let me ask. Is it wrong if a child being raised by a man her whole life, been raised by somebody else? The daddy pay child support right now, but this man done raised her. When you put that child in that man's name and get your sorry baby daddy out your life for good?
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to make sure I wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
So it does make me right when I be sitting up here saying that my baby mamas all kept me on child support only because they wanted my money.
I mean, that's pretty much it. Because if somebody else raising them,
yeah. I was the meal ticket. Hey, I remember I went to court one time, and it's pretty cool. I went to court and for child support just to get my son added back on my insurance. But they wanted to do a review of the wages because they thought it was too low. Why I told these motherfuckers at the time, dog, this was before we had the multiple students. Why I told these motherfuckers, I said, look, I make 16 cents a mile and I only drive 1,500 miles a week. How is that possible? Let me help y'all out, truck drivers. Let me help y'all out with something. If that child is not in the state that you're in, that your company is in, Prime would not give the state of Florida because they asked for a paycheck stub. I told them they just put money on this card. Well, they have to give you a paycheck stub. Well, you got to ask them to produce it. And Prime would not produce it. They ended up knocking my child support down some. It was only about like $40 a week, but hey, that's $160 back in my pocket.
All right.
But so as a truck driver, I'm telling y'all, especially you lease operators, owner operators, pay yourself. It will lighten your child support load. I'm not telling you not to take care of your kids. I'm telling you to take care of your kids your way, and you'll lower what the court can do. Because if you pay yourself, if Meech, you got put on child support right now, and you was paying yourself $200 a week, that's all the state can go off of.
I'm only gonna pay myself $100,
and they can only get the $25 a week that they gonna ask for at that point. Now, what else you do for your kids, which I would encourage you to, it becomes what you can afford to do. Because a lot of times the system is made to break people. It's made to break people, and people don't realize how far it is to break. That's why we've been fighting this election shit for so long. Like Sheriff Grady, as cool as he is with the perk walks and everything, Polk County ain't got no fucking better. Why do you keep voting these people in? It ain't gonna get no worse. Might as well try something new. That's what we tell our homeboys and our homegirls when they spouses or their significant others cheat on them. Well, going out to get you some more, man. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Try something new. Sometimes it work out the marriage, sometimes it's the other woman. But we do tell people that, right? You ain't never told your homeboy B, gonna try something new, man. She ain't acting right.
Yeah, I think I probably done said that before.
You know what I'm saying? Meet you and told one of your homegirls, shit, he cheated on you, shit, go jump on something.
I'm like, get your get back.
There you go. So we all do it. That's why I'm saying with these elections, we know that these motherfuckers already goddamn finger fucking us. Vote for the next motherfucker, and hell, then you just got a big ass orgy going on. But people don't think about it like that. They look at it in the smallest terms to say, oh, well, we dealing with government. Fuck that. I get rid of every one of them. I don't care about none of them. But
the fuck don't give a fuck about us.
They don't give a damn about us.
Don't matter if you're black or white. We're gonna mix two songs right there. They don't give a fuck about
matter if you're black or white.
You know what I'm saying? They don't
Hold
care.
on, you can't talk in that conversation. You colored.
I was gonna say, what about the colored people?
y'all really don't count. y'all really don't count. Where you at in the world, Meech?
Arizona.
Hold on, let me ask a question. I just want to know. Just me, I want to know. Is it hot there?
I knew you say that.
Yeah.
But the desert, so, I mean, generally always hot in the desert.
Well, hold on. At nighttime, cross that water, that bitch can get brisky. That bitch get brisky.
Yeah. Well, motherfucking rattlesnakes be up under your engine block.
Boy, you start that motherfucker, let it sit for a minute, hit the gas a little bit. Dog, that shit. And I mean, the crazy shit is everybody treated the same way. Mark yourself safe from the heat. What that mean? You got some AC, motherfucker?
Yeah, that's just foolish.
You marked yourself safe from Debbie Meech?
No.
I mean,
no.
dog, I'm gonna be
I live
real.
in Florida. Hurricanes is gonna happen. Like,
dog, it literally gotta be a 4 direct hit for me to even feel like I need to go outside and start the generator. A two, shit, bitch, goddamn, I'm firing up the grill and got meat on that motherfucker. Shit, let it sizzle off. I'm steaming this shit. I
don't even got a generator.
Me and the dogs go walking in ones.
I ain't got no generator.
Shit, dog, that's the best thing, no bullshit, you can motherfucking have. Real shit.
We don't really get hit by the time it reaches us. It's a tropical storm.
Hey, but you never know if the zombie apocalypse hit, you're gonna need a generator.
And that's the crazy shit. Like, and you see what you just said. You so far inland, it ain't gonna hit you. You closer in winter in Haines City to the water than Gainesville is. But Gainesville marking themselves safe from a hurricane.
Yeah.
Let me put this shit up for y'all one more time, Gainesville. I'm disappointed in y'all.
Put the other one up there.
It's been up there all day.
Put the other one up there.
I'm saying this ain't got nothing to do with that shit, man. It's been up there all day. We done been spreading it around today, man. You the one that's laid over here. You put that shit up there. Y'all be poking the fucking bear and shit. God damn, me.
Take pride. It's the
No, I
gateway.
ain't taking pride in that shit. I ain't got no dog in that fight. You did? You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, so a cat told me today. Motherfucker told me today, said, I guess they was being polite about it, but I fucked them up because they was like, well, you know what happens when a bear shits in the wood? I looked at them. So I don't know. So I
Nothing.
looked. I said, do you know what happens when a bear shits in the wood and wipe? Have you ever seen a bear shit in the wood and wipe his ass with a rabbit? Oh my God. With a rabbit? I can't say I've ever. You never will know. You will never know. Like, yeah, damn.
Like that age old saying shit. If a tree fall in the wood and you ain't there, do it make a noise. Like that's some high shit. That's like motherfucker on some weed it out and shit. Like who the fuck even said some shit? What you mean do it make a noise? Why is that even a valid question? What do you mean?
But it is valid.
I mean,
Like
like
now, Monica get on me all the time. She'll be like, you snore some nights and you snore like a chainsaw.
I ain't hear me snoring. I hear the same shit.
No, there was one live a while back where somebody fell asleep.
You got it on tape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's so many episodes ago. I don't even know if y'all can even find that shit.
Oh shit. It was about a month ago, so I go back and look.
Oh, no, see, it was longer.
The last 20 minutes of an episode.
I know when it was. I know exactly when it was, but I ain't gonna tell y'all. But it was definitely not a month ago.
So, but let's say, do you snore?
I ain't never heard me snore.
So if we play this shit for you, will you believe it then?
I'll say it's Photoshop. You got ocular proof. Did you see me snoring? Or did you just hear
Listen,
something?
this how we know it was you, because you went from talking to straight snore, and we was calling your name.
Matter of fact, hold on.
Maybe I had bad reception.
No,
it was not reception. It was not reception. It's on tape.
I ain't never. Well, no, I did hear me snoring one time. I woke myself up and shit. I'm like, damn, fuck is that going on? I was the only. I mean, obviously, I'm the only motherfucker. I'm like, shit, that must have been some kind of dream. Boy, it sounded like I was reciting some shit backwards. So I mean, that one time is up for debate, but the other times, no. That's like somebody saying, you dropped the bottle at 11:45 p.m. You know you fucked up. Like, nah, I don't know that I dropped no bottle. I ain't dropped no bottle. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know my name, and I want to talk to my luck.
June 5th episode.
June 5th.
Yep. Want me to tell you why?
I told you it wasn't no month ago. You talking about a month ago. Hey, man, you went found that shit.
I got a text message that said top of the morning, fam. My bad. Nigga, I was dog ass tired.
Oh, that's how you found it. Oh, I plead the fifth on that one.
Night that night. You left us sitting up here, dog.
That's because I knew y'all can handle it. Y'all unapologetic.
It's okay. Like, it all happened. I went night one time.
Oh, yeah. We remember that.
You went more than night.
1 minute she was. Next minute she was. Motherfuckers.
Right. Right, boy, you. I'm talking about going on truck driver Diaz. I'm like, oh, damn, come on.
We got a comment by Publix. Shopping is a pleasure.
Right.
My man.
I wonder who that is.
No matter what said, Russell, I knew you was always my dude, man.
Yeah,
I knew you was my dude, Russell. Because this episode of Unapologetic Instructors is brought to you by Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. A motherfucking pleasure. If a tree falls on a bear while shitting in the woods, does it make a noise?
I don't know. That's kind of like saying, does a duck fart in water?
Huh. Never thought
maybe
about it.
If you see bubbles behind the duck, maybe you did.
Well, no, because their tails can hold, their feathers hold air too. So if they ruffle their feathers,
I don't know.
You know, hey,
Okay.
hold on. Y'all know it's some real shit though. No goddamn killer whales playing with their fucking food. These motherfuckers will spring a seal up 80 fucking feet in the air just to basically make him collapse and break his body up.
Yeah, that's Pisces shit. That's why we say you want the shark or you want the killer whale. You want to just be ate out the gate, or I'm talking about you want that motherfucker to spray your ass up in the air. You did them with some smart shit
Them
that's gonna
bitches.
fuck around, and pick you apart exponentially the long
Dog,
way.
I'm looking at this shit the other day. These jackasses, dog. So they was chasing a sperm whale, right? They chasing the whale. Tell me why these jackasses literally did not eat the motherfucking baby whale. They just went on top of him, sat on his air hole, killed him, and kept going. Killer whales are killers. They are literally killers. I watched one eat a shark.
That's an ocean fact that popped up on TikTok. It say killer whales kill more people than sharks actually do.
Killer whales are some sick bastards, though.
They want to torture.
Dog, they will sit there and they will let seals go climb on icebergs just so they can tilt it over, let them fall back in the water, scare the shit out of them, get back on the iceberg.
That's some sadistic shit, right?
Dog, look up killer whales. Just TikTok. Killer whales are literally freaking demons.
Bro, I ain't got to. I'm talking about they tied in with the Pisces moon, man. Killer whales, orca whales, and sharks. I already know. I mean, you talking to you saying something slick to can of hold.
If the earth is really a sphere, then which way is up?
I'm glad you said that. I got one of my past students. I had a 20-minute conversation on which way was up. I can't make this shit up. I ain't even finna go. I'm talking, bro. And he passed this shit. You know, the drive got him, but the other shit I'm talking about, but shit, man, my guy had me questioning my own reality. I'm like, bro, what you mean? I said, I need you to pull forward. He said, so which way is forward? You want me to put it in reverse and back up? I said, no, go that way. You gotta put the tire up. He said, so bag up. I say, bro, are you fucking with me? I'm saying, no, up. I say, how old are you, fam? He say, I'm 30-something years old. I say, so for 30-something years, you mean to tell me you mean to tell me that forward have been backwards to you? He like, yeah, it's just in the language. I'm like, man, language ain't got shit to do with it. You got 4 directions. You got up, down, forward, backward, and if you want to go on to some technical shit, we're going to say in and out. You know what I'm talking about? But either way it goes. If you going that way in front of you, that's forward, fam. That ain't got nothing to do with.
I'm glad you don't give up with students because I damn sure would have told him his daddy should have put him on top.
Is it still forward? Is it still forward if you walk backwards in that direction?
Because the earth might be if the earth is a sphere, which way is forward, which way is back?
If you can see where you're going and you going in that direction, you're going forward. If you walking behind you, you can still see where you want to go, but you're getting farther from that location, you walking backwards. It ain't no way to chop it up.
Why aren't you moving right now, even though the earth is spinning?
How do you know you moving? That's because they tell you that you're moving. Do you feel yourself moving?
Everything's spinning right now.
I bet the fuck it is. That ain't got nothing to do with gravity. That got something to do with what your flavor is right there. That ain't got shit to do with the earth axis and the south and north pole. And windshield wipers on bum pop trucks or tea in China, man.
Like, dog, how is it that the moon and the sun moves, but the earth ain't moving around them?
The earth moves like, is it counterclockwise? I don't know. The earth is moving and then the sun moving around the earth.
See, don't y'all all wish we had no CDLs right now and we had got there some reefer, we could sit out and have a whole night.
Oh my mama, I was gonna say I need to smoke some weed for this conversation because I can't even think on that tangent no more. That's some abstract.
So then that's how we get the eclipse, right? Because the sun it moves so super slow. That's why the eclipse. Well, how often the eclipse happen? Every how many
you
years?
taking the knowledge. We assuming that you supposed to know.
I don't really
Enlighten us.
know.
Here's my question.
What?
So how do we get daytime if the sun only moves on the axis so many times? Because based off of the eclipse, how can we say that the sun is moving it? That there's never been anyone that documented a touching of the sun.
You can't touch it.
Says who?
Or, I mean, how do we even know daytime is daytime? Or is that just a metaphysical change in our Adula Magata?
Because, like, it's light outside right now, but what if it's really daytime and then when it gets dark? No, it's light outside. So what if it's nighttime right now and then when the sun come up, it's nighttime?
Like in Alaska?
Like when it's dark, yeah.
What it sound like? Sound like some real Brian McKnight shit.
It sounds like some Napoleon Dynamite shit.
When the leaves falling in June.
Leaves falling in June, you better get.
We can get deep. Who's to say when it's winter time is really winter? Maybe that's summer. And right now we're going through winter.
Well, if that shit start happening, we might need to call Nick Fury for that.
Who said winter gotta be cold?
I don't know. I'm from Florida, so I know it ain't.
I mean, I live in Florida. It don't be cold. So
it's only hot and mild down here.
Well, damn, look who's back. Speaking of killer whale.
Who that?
Oh shit!
Damn. Mama just walked right into that shit, eating a cheeseburger. Ain't that about a bit?
Me, you might want to get off because that motherfucker log in, boy. It's gonna be some shit on here.
That motherfucker ain't logging in over here. That's
not fat boy, fat girl.
That motherfucker ain't logging in over here, boy.
I ain't logging on.
That we got a goon when we got you, but the original female that was on here.
Oh, okay, and
hey. That would be the funniest show because I would watch Meech freeze a motherfucker up and it wouldn't be pretty.
Right. New York
would kill it. The shit wouldn't be fucking pretty, dog. I done heard Meech say, we done all heard Meech talk to truck driver D.
Yeah.
So, okay, so if the earth is 90% water, right? It's like 90% water. Why is it that there's a shortage of water in certain places?
Global warming.
Because the 1%.
If the icebergs are melting, that would mean that there should be more water that's coming.
Yeah, but the 1% control it. They ain't letting it get to these other places. So they got shit like the Arctic shelf and the J. Edgar Hoover Dam and stuff.
So, see, this is the shit that I get. I don't know why I fuck with y'all. Hey, just to let y'all know, all 2 or 3 of y'all still watching. This is what we do this shit for. This is why we love this shit. We can talk some real reckless shit on here and have fun talking it. And this shit right here, I ain't gonna lie, I love y'all motherfuckers.
Hey, we love you too, bro.
Hey, that's some real shit, cause old Publix, who knew Publix was watching? Where shopping is a pleasure.
It's definitely a pleasure.
Damn,
not for broke people though.
Damn, sure the fuck ain't. I'm playing broke the whole time. Shit, I ain't going to let motherfucker. Yep, I'm broke. I don't give a damn how many.
You just went to the wrong one.
Nah, I'm broke. I'm playing broke. I'm playing broke. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what y'all know about what we make down there. I don't give a damn. I'm broke. I ain't got it. Nope. Yeah. I wish I could get food stamps right now.
You went to a Champions Gate. You went to a Champions Gate Publix.
Like, didn't tell me that. He knew I was going down to Florida. He didn't say, "Hey, bro, don't go to the Champions Gate Publix. Go to the one over here in Jonesville. He said, all right, bro, but shit, if you need me, hit me up. He didn't tell me nothing about
And
grocery
you
store.
see that
He didn't,
receipt?
he didn't
You
say
hit me up, so I could have told you, bitch, you need to take that gallon of milk and that orange juice back
I
in.
did talk to you when I was down there because one of my folks had got
Okay,
assigned
but
to
wait,
Daryl right then. I was like, oh,
you
yeah.
talked to him after you paid the prices at the Publix.
No.
You ain't call him. You ain't call him and be like, God damn,
I,
milk $6.
you wasn't even that. Look, what happened was I called because one of my folks had got assigned to Daryl, and I called bro right then, and him and Daryl was over there at Price Shoppers getting some meat. And they was on during the barbecue. I'm like, fam, my folks finna come on through your way. That's when, you know what I'm saying, my guy from Jacksonville had got assigned to Daryl. I was like, I'm down here in Florida now. I'm in your neck of the woods, man. We staying over here by Disney World. Finna go do some shopping. I don't know, might get some bread, eggs. Oh, totally neglected to say, hey, don't go get your bread and eggs from the Forest Gate Publix or whatever the hell I was. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey,
Okay,
bro,
but
all right, be
pause,
cool
right?
down. Hold
I'm
on. He
hearing.
said, listen, this is a true story. He said, all right, bro, hey, be cool down there. Hit me if you need me, baby. Just like that. I'm saying, he did not say, don't get the fucking $50 loaf of bread down there. That wasn't saying.
Okay,
So
listen.
y'all can't say me.
I
I'm
hear your
losing.
story though, right?
I'm like 267.
And although you say this is a true story, some of your true stories don't be true stories.
Ah,
So
me. That's
because
irrelevant.
once upon a time
That's beside the point.
you was chasing bubbles.
It wasn't bubbles. It was a baseball, man.
You brought a witness to say that you wasn't, and your witness stop because I commented. I
My brother,
Did you
he's
see that?
he's one of my biggest character assassinators. He's been doing that shit since the 80s, man.
Is that how it happened? Because like you said, you was playing baseball by yourself. You can't play baseball by yourself.
I wasn't playing by myself. It was all the neighborhood kids and shit. And I hit a home run, and I'm like, damn, the
No,
ball's
this is what
going
you
over
said.
the house.
You said
So
you
I
hit
had
a
to
home
round the
run
base. I
and
had
you
to
was going
round
to
the
get the
bases.
ball. So if you was running to get the ball that was in the street, how was you running the bases?
I ran the bases first, and then once I touched home, I ran back out, and I had to go
Yeah,
around.
that's a story.
That's how I hit it.
Bring your witness back.
Hold
Hit
on,
it.
I'm gonna pause y'all real quick because we got these two we got to get on here. Seth says sniper.
Sniper! What up? What up, Seth?
Publix, where shopping is a pleasure, says where's the place in Florida where there's two Publix supermarkets right across the street from each other? Interesting story about this shit. Publix done went fucking straight ham. Publix is cooler than a fucking fan now. So in Neptune Beach, that's what you're asking about, Russell. Neptune Beach, or is it Jensen Beach? It's one of them, but they literally two lanes dividing them. You come out of one parking lot, jump the medium, you in the other Publix. But the one Publix is the older Publix, the traditional Publix, the good family values. The other one is it's called Soccer Mom's Freak Fest. It's where you get to go in and you can literally buy wine and drink and walk around. They got a sushi bar in there. They got like custom made pizzas. It's a real nice up to date one, and they've made it where you can walk around and drink. They need to put it at Champions Gate so that, and not just wine. They need to have liquor in there for them tourists that's coming in there. That way they can get them drunk before they fuck them up.
Yeah. I mean, that'll work. You know what I'm saying? Make a motherfucker think they ain't spending $1,500 for some eggs and bread.
But you know what's crazy? I watched these grocery stores like up north, Wegmans, Schnook, what's that? Schnucks out there in the Midwest. Grocery stores are smart as hell. Like the real good grocery stores, they're real smart because they don't go everywhere. They centralize and cater strictly to their area. Like Publix, strictly down south. They ain't building no warehouses up in Virginia. They ain't building them over in Missouri. Schnooks ain't coming down here to damn Georgia. Wegmans ain't lower than Baltimore. But these cats be booming. And they sell. That's how all of them, the three of them, I know for a fact, can have top quality meat, top quality product. They keep it centralized. That's actually one of the smartest moves I was thinking about that these stores, like some of these stores do. Like Winn-Dixie, the beef people, they're strictly in the South. You ain't gonna see no Winn-Dixie nowhere close to Missouri. You'll see Price Cutters. And then they don't
We do got a Piggly Wiggly here down in the Boot Hill, though.
We ain't got no Piggly Wiggly in Florida no more. We ain't had a Piggly Wiggly in Florida since the 80s.
Oh, I know we used to go down there and pick.
It used to be the shit back in the days.
Huh?
But I told y'all I got to go cook some spaghetti without fish.
Yeah, I'm finna make something to eat too, man.
Just the FYI, I'm not going to mix my shit together like you fucking hooligans do. I'm going to make the fucking sauce with meat over here, and then there'll be noodles over here.
Oh, so you make your shit like Myrna, because she said
And
she do it the same way. So that's
put the noodles on the plate.
You make it the Wisconsin way. Just say that then, because we had a whole conversation about that.
You
Say, no, I don't want to do that. I'm putting al dente over here, and I'm putting my sauce and noodles over there. So that's odd that y'all got that in common, bro. Shit, do tell. Go ahead. I mean, you got. Hey, I think bro froze. Hey, bro, you there? Ah, that's the bullshit.
Oh man.
God damn, man.
I ain't even deleting that. I deleted a lot of overlays. I'm not deleting that overlay, motherfucker. That was staying up there because boy, I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. I'm going to bed.
I'm out of here.
Hey, Gainesville, one more time for y'all.
That is, man. Yeah.
Oh, let me take that comment down so it can be fully seen. Loser ass motherfuckers will not give a true Olympian from Gainesville fucking credit, but fuck
At least they mark safe from the hurricane.
They mark safe from the fucking hurricane that ain't gonna ever fucking touch them because they too far fucking inland. They don't even get they get the way out bands from it. If it's a big enough hurricane, they get way out bands.
Yeah, that's a CC right there all day.
Like, come on, bro. Like, dog, Hugo tore up Homestead, Florida, tore up the Air Force base. The Air Force wouldn't even open their base back in Homestead. That shit came up through the middle of the state. It sat in Okeechobee and could not get enough heat from the water to generate itself again as a fucking hurricane. Go fucking figure. If Okeechobee can't do it, they damn sure able to tell me Lake Alice or Nunes Lake big enough to generate some heat on it. Them shit's like a damn piss pot to that shit, but hey, that's how they act. That's how they operate. On that note, you know, I'm telling y'all now, I'm warning y'all now, if y'all coming for any one of us, if y'all ever see the unapologetic walking through the woods and y'all see a group of doggone bears,
help the bear. You did. And it's a line under that because we gonna burn you.
It's your boy Jonesville Dirty, aka the doggone the Shogun of the damn Ville.
Hey, Meat, you go ahead and take this next one. I'm gonna get the
yeah, because he got to get us out of here.
Yeah.
No, you know I don't need to do all that extra stuff.
Oh man, here you go with the New York Thruway shit once again. All right, well, I mean, y'all. They gentrified. That ain't the old dirty bastard Brooklyn no more. You know what I'm talking about? But chill, man. Y'all know who it is over here, man. This TB, the unapologetic instructor, AK. Goddamn me, I'm finna make some fish and spaghetti, but it's really gonna be pork chop and mashed potatoes and broccoli and cheese. But yeah, on that note though, hey, you think you can show them our motto? Yeah.
Words spoken are issued by professionals with legal representation and protected by the First Amendment. So for your safety and the protection of others around you, do not attempt to speak like us. We are different. We are unapologetic.
Hey, dog. I don't know. I got the rambling tonight. I was just chilling tonight.
Hey man, shit, why not? You know what I'm talking about? Shit, we can ramble, goddamn me, shit. This our shit. If you want to ramble, you go ahead and ramble there, bro.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Meech, I got something I had to show you real quick.
Oh
What's
man.
on?
Meech, I got to show you some shit real quick, dog. I promise
I
you,
got you.
it ain't nothing wrong with it.
So, hey, show the comment too. Show the comment. You got to show the comment.
Oh, we go back into it, then. Hey, hold on.
That's that bullshit right there.
Like a GTA character. Oh, made me laughing. Oh, they acting like they did like like this shit wasn't funny.
That shit was funny. See, it wasn't funny for those that don't know the story, so they just looking stupid. They don't know
But
what we're talking about.
It
But we
ain't
know.
no damn story to it. Nah, yeah, y'all some fucked up individual putting that young man out there getting hit by that damn car. Oh my god, that
Look at the bubbles.
Bubbles. Hey, dog, that shit crazy.
Hey, but wait, okay. So when you got hit by the truck, did you slide like that a little bit?
Yeah, dog.
I was a little flippy little motherfucker. I just kind of just moved up a little bit, but I did knock the bump off of the because you know bump out truck is a minivan, little van and shit. I knocked the bump off that motherfucker, metal bump. You know, cars were made out of metal then. I didn't fly like that. Dude looked like he was a little light in the ass. I was taking up some space in them days.
Well, shit, let me go slide because I got to get on this cooking shit. But
All right, man.
we on this bitch again. Shit. I don't know. I'm off on shit. I don't know what day I'm off this week. I started that new gig shit. That shit's straight though.
Already.
I fucks with it. I just got to figure out a route to take this scooter on, boy, because I don't like paying for gas. So
yeah.
As soon as I figure that shit out, but shit, I'm fuck with both of y'all.
All right, 2 fingers like a play.